your strength level 3 workout. Let's go ahead and get warmed up. Start off, small shoulder circles to bigger shoulder circles backward. Bring the shoulders up by the ears, shoulder blades together. Good. Let's throw it in reverse. Go forward. Bring those shoulders all the way up. Gradually get bigger and bigger shoulder circles. Looking good. Okay, fantastic. Go to pull the knees up. Hug them to your chest. Get a good stretch here. You want to prepare for a tough workout, so you got to be serious about your warm-up. And now we're going to go pull the foot behind. Try to get your heel to your glutes every time. Feeling good. Let's go one more each side. Great job. All right, now we're going to kick up one foot, kick the opposite hand. You're not trying to kick really, really high. Just trying to start getting yourself warmed up, get your hips warmed up a little bit, hamstrings warmed up. One more each side. And let's get some body weight squats going. Start getting your breath rhythm. Want to make sure you're not holding your breath through any part of the workout, especially when it gets tough. A lot of times your tendency is going to be to try to hold your breath. You want to make sure that you're breathing out on the exertion phase. One more and relax. All right, now we're going to lunge. Step out and turn towards the side that you step to and back. Good. Try to turn a little more each time. Looking good. Breathe out on the way up. One more each side. And we're ready to go. So the first circuit we're going to start with, Brittany here is going to do a burpee pull-up, and Troy here is going to do a burpee into a bent over row. Point of emphasis here, if you're going to do Troy's option, which I'm fine with you mixing it up, but I want to make sure that you guys don't have a rounded lower back. When you're doing the rows, keep your chest out, shoulders back, and a tight lower back here, and row into the lower ribs. Y'all ready? Let's get started. All right, ready? Begin. So Brittany here is going to jump up into a pull-up, burpee, and right back up. I want y'all to be pulling the bar down to your chest every single time. Shoot both feet back and right back up into a pull-up. That's awesome, Brittany, good job. Troy over here is being careful to make sure that his lower back is tight and he's pulling both dumbbells into his lower ribs and squeezing his shoulder blades together. Relax. The next exercise in the circuit is going to be a rotational squat press. So you're going to squat down, knees to elbows, and then rotate up as you go. Let's go ahead and get the dumbbells ready and begin. Every time you're doing this, I want to make sure that you're keeping the dumbbells stacked over your joints. So that means your wrist, elbow, and shoulder is all in a straight line above the hip and the knee. You're keeping them in close to your center line. You're not letting them get far out in front. Elbows to knees. Turn as you come up, shoot those hands up. Shoot them straight over your shoulders every time. 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Let's go ahead and set the weights down. Shake the hands out a little bit. Catch your breath a little bit. Let's get back to the burpee pull-ups or burpee rows. And begin. So at home, like I said, you can mix this up if you'd like to. You can do the first set with pull-ups, second set with rows. You can even switch halfway in between if you have the room to do it. Change it up, variation's always good. Just make sure you're working hard and make sure that on both the pull-ups and the rows, you're pulling your shoulder blades back every single time. 3, 2, 1, relax. All right, go ahead. Big breath, blow it out. Let's go with the rotational squat press and begin. Looking good. When you're doing the presses, even when you're rotating, I want the biceps to be close to the ear here. I also want your thumbs back as you press. You don't want to have it where the palms are rotating out front. Just keep those thumbs back, biceps close to the ears. Explode up, punch up. We're not trying to do this controlled, we're trying to explode. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Great job, y'all. Good job, Troy. All right, go ahead, take a couple breaths in through the nose. If you're having trouble catching your breath, Hands over the head, it's gonna open your lungs up. All right, last round with the burpee pull-ups or burpee rows, and begin. This is where you have to push yourself, okay? The first set, that's easy. The second set, it gets a little bit tougher, but the third set is where you're actually gonna get better, all right? So push yourself to try to get as many reps as you did in the first couple sets, or to try to break a record from a previous workout, all right? We wanna compete, you wanna give yourself little goals, all right? You have the big goal of getting fit, but we need the little goals interspersed in between to push you so that every workout's the best workout you can have. Relax, y'all. Great job. Okay, once again, hands over the head if you need them to open up the lungs. Breathe out. Let's get another 2 breaths. All right, let's get the dumbbells back up. Keep them close in. Stack the joints. Squat, elbows to knees. Let's begin. When you're doing the squat, keep your chest high. I don't want you guys leaning over like this. If you lean over like that, that means that the weight's too heavy. I want you to put the weight down and just do it body weight. Get a lighter weight if you have one. That's totally fine. Just keep moving. We want to make sure that it's good quality. All right, quantity is great, but we want to make sure it's good quality. Relax, y'all. Good job. Okay, let's go ahead and take a break. Everybody at home, get some water, catch your breath a little bit. Go ahead and get your mind right again. We're gonna go into the next circuit here. The next circuit is gonna be single arm overhead lunge, okay? So we're gonna start with it in your right hand. Once again, bicep close to the ear, and you're gonna alternate lunging while keeping the weight extended over your head, okay? We'll go through 30 seconds of that. We'll switch arms, same exact thing, alternating our lunge, and then we're gonna go into renegade rows with a push-up, okay? That'll make a man out of you or a woman out of you, all right? You guys ready?
Yeah.
Let's do it. Single arm overhead lunges. Start with the right hand, stack those joints up, extend it overhead. Let's begin. One of the things, you have to keep the core tight here. We have a weight only on one side, and in addition to that, it's extended overhead, which puts a lot more pressure on the core. That's great because we're trying to work the core in addition to the legs and the shoulders and everything else that we're working here, but you have to really be cognizant of keeping the core tight, all right? We want to brace the core. And switch arms. Once again, safe technique. Start here, press overhead, bicep close to the ear, and let's go. Y'all are doing great. I know I've said this before, abs are great, we want to get those, but butts are the new abs. This is one of the best exercises you can do to build up the butt, lift it, give yourself nice strong legs, in addition to a rock solid core. We got about 5 more seconds, y'all are doing great. 3, 2, 1, relax. All right, back into the renegade rows with push-ups. So what we're gonna do is go down. Troy, if you could demonstrate real quick. He's gonna have his feet a little bit wider. He's gonna do a push-up and then row, alternating, pulling the dumbbells into his lower ribs. All right, let's go ahead and begin. Troy, you get extra credit for that one. I'll give you a pat on the back later. Y'all are doing great. Brittany here's killing it too. Ladies, Brittany's a good person to look up to here. She's beasting on this right now. She was doing the burpee pull-ups earlier, renegade rowing right here. This is achievable. You guys just have to be consistent. You have to be disciplined, all right? It's hard work. It's not easy. If it was easy, everybody would have a great physique and everybody would be in great shape. Relax, y'all. Good job, okay? Let's go ahead, shake it out. Take a couple breaths real quick, in through the nose, out through the mouth, blow it out. Let's grab the dumbbells. Let's get it back up, single arm overhead lunge. And begin. In the lunges, recap some of the basic technique here. We always want to make sure that we have 90-degree angles at the knee, hip, and bottom knee. There should be 3 90-degree angles every time you go down, all right? With the opposite hand, help keep your balance. Put it out wherever you want to put it. Just make sure that you guys are staying balanced and not leaning to one side or the other. One more rep and switch arms. Great job. And extend it overhead. Get it up any way you can and begin lunging. This is the second round of the single arm overhead lunges. This is a great bang for your buck exercise. It works so much all at one time. You know, a lot of people are busy nowadays. You only have maybe, 45 minutes to an hour to work out every day. You want to get the most out of every exercise that you put into your program. And that's what we've tried to do here with Leaf 180. Relax. Okay, renegade row and push up. Once again, get the feet wider. As you get stronger with this, you can bring the feet in, or you can also get heavier weights. That's 2 ways to increase the intensity. Y'all ready? Let's go. Let's hit it. Once again, we want to pull that weight into the lower ribs. All right. What I always like to do is, I'm trying to break something by pulling my elbow back. That's really, what you want to think about. We're trying to squeeze the shoulder blade back. Keep those hips stable as well. We don't want the hips shifting from side to side. Brittany and Troy here are doing a great job with that. That takes a lot of core strength. And relax. Okay, let's take a couple breaths here. We have one more round of that coming up, all right? Go ahead, maybe get a quick sip of water. We're not gonna take too long. Okay, we have one more set coming up. A couple deep breaths in through the nose. Open up the lungs, blow it out. One more. Okay, let's go ahead and pick up the dumbbells. We're gonna go back to single arm overhead lunges. Let's punch it up and begin. Last 30 seconds on each side here. Try to get as many reps as you can while keeping the core tight and the bicep close to the ear. Can't emphasize that enough. Keep the thumbs back. Looking great. About 10 more seconds at home. Drive through the heel. Bring the hips forward. 3, 2, 1. Let's switch it up. All right. Press it overhead, punch it up, and begin. Nobody said it was going to be easy, y'all. Keep pushing yourselves to try to bang out as many reps as you can. We're going to sprint through the finish line on this one. Then we're going to go right into renegade rows, okay? Do as many as you can. I know the legs are burning. Probably feels like a blowtorch is on your legs. That's good. That means that you've been working hard. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's get down into renegade rows. Okay. Good job. Try to get your chest to the ground. I want to point out how Brittany's doing a good job here, keeping her hips stable. You want to make sure you're tilting your pelvis forward, squeezing the glutes a little bit to protect the lower back. Tap the chest to the ground. You can also do a version where you have your knees on the ground and you're extending your hips forward. Press, row, row. It's the exact same thing. If you gas out, I just want you guys to keep rowing and relax. That was the last one. Okay. So we're coming up on our last circuit before the finisher here. Last circuit is going to be power high pulls. What we're going to do is go down into like a Romanian deadlift and then explode up, pulling the weights up to your chest, keeping them close to your torso, and then coming up on the toes and then right back into it. Okay? This is meant to be done explosively, not some slow controlled motion. We want to explode up, okay? Then from there, we're going to go to a single leg Romanian deadlift. So if you guys are ready, let's go. We're going to grab both dumbbells for power high pulls and begin. You notice both Troy and Brittany here are really exploding up. One of the things I say, it's like you're zipping up 2 zippers. Your elbows should be above the wrists, leading the dumbbell up. Blow out on the way up every time too. It's very important. Don't hold your breath on these. I want you guys to really blow it out as you come up. 3, 2, 1. Put one of the dumbbells down, thumb towards the front here, and begin. Another thing that's a really important point of emphasis here, I'm going to point out Brittany's doing. She's keeping the hip of the leg that's going back pointed down at the ground. What I don't want to see is where you have the hip as you go down rotating around, all right? I want you to keep that hip pointed down at the ground every single time. Good job, y'all. And let's switch sides. Y'all look great. This is really good for building the hamstrings. Begin. Hamstrings and the glutes. It also works the core because we have only one leg on the ground and we have a weight on only one side. If you can get down and tap the floor, that's great, but what I'm more concerned with is making sure that you don't have a rounded back and that your hip isn't turning over, as we like to say, as you go down. We want to keep those hips pointed down at the ground. Let's get one more repetition and relax. All right, let's pick up the other dumbbell. Maybe take a second to shake the hand out a little bit. We're gonna go right back into the power high pulls, okay? Ready, begin. All right, let's explode on this one, all right? You kind of got the hang of it last time. Let's really try to explode, all right? Come high up on the toes every single time. Great. Check out how Troy's doing it here. That's exactly how I want y'all doing it at home. Good job, Troy. Keep pumping, bud. That's awesome. You guys should be doing the same thing. Try to generate a lot of force. Yank those dumbbells up every single time. And relax. All right, back down, drop one of the dumbbells. We're gonna go back to single leg Romanian deadlifts. Okay, and begin. Think about a wall being about 4 to 6 inches behind your rear end. And as you're going down, you're trying to push your hip back to tap that wall and then come back up, okay? You're gonna have a little bit of a bent knee. I don't want anyone doing this with a locked out knee, okay? That's not safe, that puts too much pressure on the joint. So a little bit of bend in the knee. Let's go ahead and switch. And begin. So a little bit of bend in the knee as you go down here, but I don't want you continuing to bend the knee as you go down, okay? You have a certain bend in the knee that you start with, and then from there, it's a hip hinge, okay? This is a hip dominant exercise. We're hinging at the hip. We're not doing a squat like that. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax for a second. This is the last round coming up. Let's go ahead and grab both dumbbells now. Take a couple breaths if you need it. And let's go with the last set of power high pulls. Go. At home, see how many you can get. See if you can keep up with Troy and Brittany. And then if you can keep up with them, if you've done this a couple times and kept up with them, try to beat them, okay? Raise your game to their level and then beyond. We got about 5 more seconds here. Get as many as you can get in the last 5 seconds. 2, and relax. Beautiful. Okay, set one of the dumbbells down. We got single leg RDLs coming up next here. Last round, and begin. Really feel that stretch in the hamstring. As you come up, think about using your hamstrings and glutes to bring the hip forward, okay? The hip's going back on the way down, and then you're driving it forward on the way up. Almost there, y'all. 5, 4, 3, 2, switch sides. Let's go right into it. No rest time, begin. Y'all are doing great at home. Should be proud of yourself, but it's not over yet. All right, we have to finish strong after we've started strong. Compete with yourself. You set a goal for yourself. This is how we go about achieving it. 5 more seconds until we're done here. Finish strong. 3, 2, relax. All right, put the dumbbells down. Let's go ahead and clear the dumbbells out from your workout space. We want to give ourselves some room. We're about to go into another Tabata here. Go ahead and get some water while I explain the Tabata. I'll move these out. All right, everyone at home. So we've done some Tabatas through this program. In this one, we're gonna do 4 different exercises through the Tabata, okay? The first exercise is gonna be jump lunges. We'll go 20 seconds on, 10-second rest. Then to push-ups, 20 seconds of push-ups, 10-second rest, jump squats, followed by mountain climbers. Y'all ready? Set, go. Jump lunges. On these jump lunges, every time you're tapping that knee, popping up, try to get as high as you can. We're trying to get real high. If you start gassing out, I still want you guys making sure you're getting up every single time, okay? Don't just shuffle your feet. Relax. 10-second rest. We got push-ups up next. Go ahead and get down on the ground. Get yourself ready. All right, make sure you keep your core tight here too. 2, 1, begin. Let's kill them. Another thing, guys, I want to make sure that you're not getting your head too far forward, okay? Make sure you keep your head in line with your torso while you're in push-up position like this. Don't let your head come forward like that, okay? We got 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, relax. All right, 10-second rest. Remember, big breath in through the nose, fill up the lungs, blow it out. 5. Okay, you guys ready? We have jump squats up next. Let's go, kill it. Get up high every single time. I want you to really try to get up on the toes, squeeze the glutes at the top of every single jump squat. Make sure you're breathing too. Do not hold your breath through this, okay? It's important that you get a lot of breaths in through this. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Okay, 10-second rest. Tabata is meant to really push your toughness. We're gonna find out how tough you are in this Tabata, okay? And mountain climbers, let's go. Shuffle those feet as quick as you can. Keep the core tight. Don't let the butt come up too high. Y'all are doing great. I want y'all to try to keep up with Troy right here. There you go, Troy. Good, man. Quick feet. Tap those feet. Everybody at home, keep pace with him. 3, 2, 1, relax. Okay, we got 10-second rest. We're gonna go through that again. Jump lunges are next. This is the last time through. And let's go. Jump lunges. There you go. Tap the knee, right back up. Breathe out every time you jump up. Blow it out. And relax. 10 seconds. Push-ups are next. Go ahead and get down in push-up position. Everybody get ready. Let's try to keep pace with Brittany this time. Go. Good job. Tap that chest. Drive through the palms back up. Keep the core tight along the way. 10 seconds. Bang them out at home. Keep breathing. If you got to go down on your knees, just keep pushing. 2, 1, relax. 10-second break. Back up for jump squats. Shake your legs out a little bit. They're probably still burning from the first round. 5 seconds. This is the last set of jump squats. Go. Good job. Just be light on your feet. When you land, make sure you're bracing your landing, okay? I don't want you to land with stiff knees. So make sure you're landing soft. You want to land like a ninja. You're trying to sneak up on somebody right now with these jump squats. Relax. Okay, this is it right here. Last 20 seconds. Mountain climbers as hard as you can possibly go. Sprint with these mountain climbers. Okay, let's go ahead and get down in position. Let's get ready. All right, everybody, let's burn this out. Ready, begin. Let's go, Troy. Come on, man, sprint it out, bud. Many as you can do. Keep pace with him. Keep pace with him at home. Good job, Brittany. Finish them out. We got 10 seconds to go. This is where you sprint right here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, relax. Awesome. Good job. Good job, y'all. Good job. Good job at home. That's the end of Leaf 180, Strength Level 3. We'll see y'all next time. Enjoyed the workout. Keep working hard.